Man, that mustache, you know, it's just really working for me. Just kidding, you guys probably hate it. What's up? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. So we're on our way to head out and meet up with my buddy Eddie right now. You guys might remember him. We're gonna check out his sick ass Hellcat right now, and I'm just gonna, you know, cut to the chase. Let's get over there.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
They're starting.
No, they can't start.
They're starting.
The f that though.
He's already got on the rack. Let's
What the hell?
Just back up and pull in.
All right, guys, so you guys remember Eddie from many of my past videos. We're over here with his sick ass Hellcat up there. I'll let him tell you a little bit about that car in a minute. He's getting a new exhaust put on it, so this thing's gonna sound sick. And then we're gonna run up to his place and check out. He's also got a Denali Duramax, so we're gonna check that out after this. But go ahead, dude. Give us a little walk around to your car.
Yes, it is the 2016 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Right now, she's bone stock. She's new. She's just been purchased. We're here at Ace Muffler. We're doing the mid muffler delete right now. Looks like that's what everybody's doing just to get some sound out of it. It does not have the active cutouts yet. I'm going to purchase them to leave them open, but currently right now they are going to be closed because I got them on order, but they are not here yet. And so good. So you know, you spend all that money and you get a free sweatshirt. That's great. So it's a really expensive sweatshirt.
Right? Damn. Spent all the money on the Denali. I didn't get a sweatshirt.
Hey, you know what? I spent a lot on my Denali. I didn't get nothing.
Apparently, you gotta spend 20 grand more than the cost of a Denali to get a $3 sweatshirt. Hey, but
exactly.
You look good. You look good.
Yeah, you know, matches my car. You know.
So as you guys know, I'm more of a truck guy than a car guy. But if you guys want to see more car shit on this channel, let me know down in the info, because my boy Eddie and a lot of my buddies have a lot of sick ass cars. It's the kind of weight reduction we like around here. It's just crazy, you know, when these parts fall off your car. I've had it happen to previous trucks of mine, you know. I don't know, man. I think you should leave one muffler on one side and then straight pipe on the other side.
Do like a before and after?
Yeah, there you go. We'll just plug one. Stick a potato in one and we'll fire it up. So the plan was to do it before and after, but you know, Eddie here, punctually, he just got here. Didn't want to wait for us. What do you think, bro?
Sound of American muscle right there. Beautiful.
Now we're gonna roll up to Eddie's house. We'll get some rolling shots of this thing, see how it sounds when you open her up on the road.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So after a short little drive up here into the mountains, I would point them out, but I think they're over that way behind the camera. We're up here at Eddie's compound. Let you guys come check out his truck, some of his other rides. You know, Eddie's got a ton of toys. Hey bro, I think you forgot I don't drive a race car. Like, geez, trying to keep up with you when you first took off.
Got a little excited. I apologize for that.
How you digging it?
I'm liking it. Sounds much better.
So I know this is all fun and games and great, you know, talking about cars and all that, but you guys didn't click on this video for that. You clicked on this video for this thing right here. What's up, bro? Tell us, I mean, pull this thing out. You mind pulling this thing out?
Yeah, let's
Listen, so you guys know, you know, I'm into the giant, super big lifted trucks, and a lot of you guys might not consider that practical. You might not even consider Chris's truck practical, which was the 6-inch on 35s. So I think Eddie has what I would consider one of the most perfect practical vehicles. Damn, I missed that sound, bro.
That is a good sound right there.
my boy Eddie hit me up the other day. He's like, dude, I'm sitting at home bored a lot. I really want to start taking this YouTube thing seriously. You know, I got a couple YouTube videos up, but I want to do it for real. And, you know, I was the same way. I used to just kind of nonchalantly post YouTube videos, but it's when I actually treated it like a business and took it seriously is when it blew up and it started doing really well. So that's just a lesson for you guys out there that want to start it. You know, take it seriously, treat it like a business, and actually put the effort into it, and it's going to do well. So that being said, I want to get Eddie introduced to YouTube. I want to kind of, you know, let him walk around his vehicles, his trucks. You know, he doesn't keep all his vehicles here, obviously, even though he's got this sick-ass garage. It ain't big enough to keep all the vehicles. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming on his channel as well as my channel. But Eddie, you know, I'm really digging Eddie's truck setup here. He's always been more practical, which is weird considering some of the vehicles that he owns. The fact that this guy would ever be practical is it's a strange thing. But when it comes to his truck, obviously he tows this this toy hauler back here, so he can't go stupid crazy. I mean, I guess he could because my truck towed just fine, even though you guys believe I never towed. Eddie wanted to be much more practical and much more methodical when he thought out what he was going to do to this truck. So, you know, here it is. I mean, it turned out beautifully. Obviously, he did everything right, and I'm going to let him kind of take the reins and give you guys a once-over his Denali. So go ahead, bro.
So it's a 2015 GMC Sierra Denali. It's deleted, 5-inch, straight piped, all the way back by Corey, PPEI. It's got a CST lift on it. It is the 4 to 6 inch. Right now it's set to 5 inch on 37s. 37, 13, 50, 20. And I'm sure you're wondering, how does that work? Does it rub? It does not rub. Reason being is because I did trim a little bit here, and I had to trim a little bit right here. Can't really tell, right in this corner. Trim there, and very little bit of the carpet. Other than that, I can turn it full. It does not rub at all. It's got the amped power steps on it. They look much better when you remove the tank on the side, as you can see. It's also got the horn blasters, train horn. We all know that Ryan is against that. Works great for me.
Real train horns or nothing, guys. Nathan, K5LA, do it.
I just wanted it to have onboard air, and she just threw in the horns for me, so thank you. That's why I chose it though also. I also have the rollback backflip tonneau cover. It's also got the ICOM race radio for when we go out to the desert or Baja, just to communicate with everybody. And we also have the rigid SRQ2's Marine rear lights. It just helps me sometimes if I'm loading up the trailer at night. These help a lot so I can see, and hooking up and stuff. The reverse lights don't really help that well.
So as you guys know, I had the flush mounts in the rear. Just out of curiosity, Eddie, why'd you go with the Marine mounts and the Marine lights mounted down at the bottom?
Well, number one, it's really easy. There's, you know, GM already provides you the hole right there. You can use that same screw just to put right in to the light. So number one, pretty much simplicity. Number two, I didn't really feel comfortable cutting into my Denali. And me personally, the look does not bother me. It's got some of the light bars up front. I put a rigid 30-inch light bar up front, and I put 4 rigid pod D2s on top of it, and the top ones are just strobe lights. I went with the 20-inch Method rims. I was going to go 18s, but you know, like as Ryan said, I tow a toy hauler a lot, and I read, not saying it's true, and I don't know if it is true, but I read a lot, when there is too much tire, there's too much flex. It gets a little wobbly. I've had nothing but, you know, good luck with this, no problems. I kept the 20s on there, Method 20s, tow's beautiful, plenty of power. It's also got airbags in the rear. I went with the Airlift 5000 Ultimate Kit with the airbags in the rear. Just makes the ride much smoother when you got a trailer back there. Other than that, that's about everything that I've done to this bad boy.
This is 15.5, right?
It is a 15.5. Therefore, when you know, the 15.5 came with nice mirrors, Came with the Wi-Fi. Never used it in my life, but it came with it.
I don't know, man. This 15.5 is looking a little bit old. I'd trade it in if I were you. Upgrade to a 16. Now I will say, 15.5, you got true air-conditioned seats.
Yes.
Whereas 16, you do not. Once again, thank you, GM. So, now that being said, the air-conditioned seats don't work that well. In my last truck, they were mediocre at best. I really don't notice a difference turning on just the ventilated seats versus the AC seats. So, I mean, there's that to kind of consider. Plus, you don't have the big, stupid plastic piece on the back of the seat that pumps out a bunch of hot air.
Dad, yeah, I agree with.
I don't know, man. It looks like you guys had a little wild night last night.
Not too bad. Just, you know, a couple cigars. My favorite, Macallan number 12. Can't go wrong with a Macallan number 12. With a good Padron cigars. I love cigars. I am a cigar freak.
As you can tell. Well, being that I don't drink, I'm gonna help myself to a nice sody pop over here. Hold on, I'm gonna grab from the back so I don't mess up your OCD organization here.
You did bump that Red Bull, but...
Oh shit, straighten it out, straighten it out, get in there. I know it bugs you, straighten it out.
It is bugging me, you twisted it just a little bit.
There you go.
There we go.
Woo. All right, perfect.
Perfect.
Saved it. I mean, as you guys can tell, like I said, I'm gonna do like a full tour of Eddie's setup, and he will as well on his channel. So make sure you guys do go subscribe to his channel. But I mean, you guys can tell the level of organization in this place is it's pretty top notch. This dude doesn't he don't mess around. Now his dent guy just showed up. Apparently there's like 2 tiny little dents in his Hellcat that he just bought. So they're really hard to see. I show them on camera, but they're really, really hard to see. And Eddie's on my phone right now on my Instagram channel, live streaming. So if you guys haven't seen my Instagram channel, I'll put the name right here. It's the same name, but Eddie's in an argument right now about why the dent guy uses a hot glue gun apparently to pull out dents. Eddie's in an argument right now on Instagram, doing his thing.
Johnny Drag hates it I hate when I can't get my tool in it. So I'm guessing Johnny's familiar with dents.
No, I'm gonna say that's a sexual reference there, buddy.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Chevy off-roading, I think, misses you. He wants to know where Ryan is.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see your mug. He's flipping around.
He's right here. Don't worry.
Apparently, my phone is now Eddie's phone. He talks shit about iPhones, but he's having a lot of fun over here Instagram living on my iPhone. Let's do this. I'd be scared to do that.
Like magic, I swear. I don't know how this guy does it.
So in a wild turn of events, we're about to go grab some food. Eddie's, apparently these Hellcats have 2 keys, a red key and a black key. Apparently the red key unleashes the 700 something horsepower. I did not know that. Eddie's like, yo dude, let's go grab some food. And I said, cool, I'm driving the Hellcat. He said, done deal. Which key you want? He's like, I'm giving you the red key. So we're gonna take this thing for a little bit of a spin and we'll see if I become a car guy.
Ryan is driving.
Let's do this. We'll go hit the drags right now on the way to go get some burritos.
Yeah, can we get a burrito first?
Yeah, we'll get a burrito, then we'll hit the drags. So I think we got the only Hellcat running around the streets with a car seat in the back. But, you know, doing big things.
Hey, my son loves a car. The red key unlocks the full 700 horsepower.
Well, we need that. We're going to get burritos.
Well, then, let's do this here, shall we? So let's go into SRT mode here.
It says 500. What is this, Eco?
500. Okay, so let's switch that. Let's hit the track. We are now full track 700 plus horsepower.
What's the plus? I like the plus.
Because there's a little more than 700 horsepower.
All right, I like it. Let's fucking do this.
So, we're going to head out of here, go get some burritos.
In a hurry. I think they forgot to give me the red key when I bought my Denali. Hey, there's a naked guy over there.
Okay.
There's a naked guy sniffing gas, looking in his trash can.
Sniffing fuel over there. So on a full tank fuel, I can get 245 miles, which is kind of ridiculous. But I mean, again, I didn't buy this car to save on fuel. I bought it to have some fun. And so Ryan can have some fun also.
You know, it's like buying a boat. You don't necessarily need to buy one yourself. You just gotta have friends that have them, you know? And luckily Eddie's got one, so.
And Ryan's my friend. Woo! about this car is if you know how to drive it, you can get the tires to grab sometimes.
You trying to say I don't know how to drive it?
No. It grabbed good, sort of. We kind of spun a little bit, but it's not Ryan. It's this car is way.
It's like on-demand 700.
Ryan, how are you liking it so far?
I love it, but I got an issue with my hair going on here. It's getting a little in my face. We're going so fast at 45 miles an hour right now. Obey the speed limit. Drive safe, guys. Drive safe. Now this thing's badass. Like I said, I'm not normally a car guy, but these cars feel big, so I'm digging this thing. I'm borrowing it next week for Cars and Coffee. He doesn't know that yet.
Can I just drive it to Cars and Coffee?
All right, you can drive it to Cars and Coffee.
Yes,
but
I can drive my Hellcat to Cars and Coffee. Yes, thanks, Ryan.
I get the Viper.
See, he just wants to take all my cars. That's all he wants to do.
That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. I'll let you drive the Hellcat. You let me drive the Viper.
All right, he'll let me drive my Hellcat, and I'll let him drive my Viper.
There you go. Even though you own both, I think that's fair.
That's fair.
All right, guys, we just got back to Eddie's house, and with that, we're going to wrap up this video. I want to thank all you guys for watching and checking out the channel. Do not forget to check out Eddie's YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm going to put his info down in the info, whatever, that works. Make sure you check out his channel as well. Give that a subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, aka a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. You know, we got the BBB build back here. We've got more Eddie's vehicles and all kinds of cool shit going on. So, as always, I appreciate it. Eddie, you want to say anything to the lovely people?
Like, subscribe, and go check out my channel. Roll the outro.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.